11 million years ago, a panther-like predator roaming Southeast Asia split into the lineages that would eventually become the 37 living cat species we know today. Across almost all of those branches, evolution favored a specific biological profile. Felines are terrestrial assassins, armed with explosive agility and stealth designed specifically for the land. You can see this mastery in the caracal, which uses specialized fast-twitch muscle fibers in its hind legs to launch itself up to 11 feet straight into the air to pull birds right out of the sky. Or consider the ocelot, which adopts a hyper-patient terrestrial strategy. It will sit entirely motionless on the forest floor for up to an hour, waiting for the exact right moment to ambush its prey. Whether they rely on an explosive vertical sprint or an hour of absolute stillness, these predators share a mandated rule of feline biology. They dominate the earth, they command the trees, and they control the grass. And almost universally, they avoid the water. But tucked away in the wetlands of South and Southeast Asia is a radical biological deviation, Priomylurus viverrinus, the fishing cat. This species completely abandons the terrestrial baseline. Instead of skirting the edges of the bank, it actively plunges headfirst into deep, murky currents to hunt. To understand how a cat became an aquatic predator, we have to look at the exact anatomical engineering that allowed the specific lineage to move into the water instead of the land. For wild felines, surviving extreme environments often comes down to the biomechanics of their paws. Take the Canada lynx. It navigates deep, shifting boreal snowdrifts using large, densely furred paws that function like natural snowshoes. This vector diagram illustrates the mechanics. A standard feline paw concentrates weight, causing it to sink, while the expanded lynx paw distributes weight outward. The fishing cat applies this same principle, using partially webbed toes to create a broad paddle that generates forward thrust. It trades the sharp, retractable traction needed for a land sprint for a physical structure optimized for aquatic drag. This anatomy allows the fishing cat to navigate the dense, tangled roots of marshes and mangrove forests across Asia. Rather than just swiping at the surface from the bank, it swims entirely submerged, actively pursuing fish, crabs, and frogs through the water column. It uses its acute senses to detect the subtle ripples of approaching fish, tapping the surface to mimic falling insects, and trapping its prey beneath the water before they can dart away. By occupying this aquatic niche, the fishing cat secures a reliable food source while avoiding direct competition with the larger terrestrial predators hunting in the same forests. Exploiting the water is an effective evolutionary strategy that distinct feline lineages across the globe have independently adopted. In South America, the Jeffrey's cat is so comfortable in the currents that locals also refer to it as a fishing cat, with individuals documented repeatedly crossing 30-meter fast-flowing rivers to hunt. In the Pantanal, the massive jaguar will spring directly into the water, uniquely capable among big cats of crushing the skulls of hard-skinned canines. However, while jaguars use water opportunistically, the fishing cat has integrated these aquatic traits more thoroughly into its biology than any other feline. We expect large felines to roar, like tigers, or produce bird-like chirps, like cheetahs, but the fishing cat possesses a rare auditory trait. Its primary vocalization is a harsh, guttural bark, structurally closer to a dog than a traditional cat. Because its diet spans fish, crustaceans, and water birds, the fishing cat depends on every level of the wetland food chain. Its presence confirms that the entire ecosystem, from the water quality supporting the fish to the vital mangrove cover, is functioning perfectly. Today, that web is collapsing. Rapid agricultural development, industrial pollution, and human encroachment are systematically draining the specialized mangrove forests these cats require to survive. Protecting these marshes preserves the infrastructure for the fishing cat survival strategy. Without these flooded forests, this 11 million-year-old lineage has no other environment to occupy.